You're welcome to today's broadcast. Sure Destiny TV, reaching people and touching lives.
Hey, Nigerians, this thing is becoming very, very obvious that Peter Obi should be the next president of Nigeria. With all that has happened in Nigeria, where the Fulani herdsmen have killed so many people, terrorists, adoptions that have taken place, kidnappings, and all kinds of evil that have happened to this nation, people want to hear from the president, and you hardly hear anything from Buhari. Since the presidential campaign started, you remember with the floods, no presidential candidate went. Peter Obi suspended his presidential rallies and campaigns and went around visiting the different areas that were affected with the flood. And he even called on the other presidential candidates. It was obvious he wasn't doing it to score cheap political points. He wasn't doing it for votes, because if he was doing it for votes, he would not have called on the other presidential candidates to also do likewise. But he was just concerned about people being reached, people being touched. I believe that's why he did that. So he went around, visited them, and helped where he could. It was after the visit of Peter Obi that we saw, after a long while, that the other presidential candidates started doing likewise. Yesterday was Christmas Day, the day that everybody, no matter how busy you're being, no matter what money you're making anywhere, no matter what plans, what agenda you have, what programs you have, you will forgo them, you will lay them aside, you will suspend them and spend time with family. That was a day to celebrate with family. Do you know what this man, Peter Obi, did? He chose to go and visit an IDP camp in Benue State. Somebody may say, well, he was just doing it for cheap politics. Well, you can name it whatever, but I'm telling you, this man is doing something that nobody has ever done in this nation.
Nigerians should not be living in camp in their country. So appealing to government, federal government, whatever it takes to ensure that Nigerians don't live as refugees in their country must be done. I assure you, I'm sure the next government, as we progress, will ensure that this does not continue. Today we're here just to ensure you to remain faithful, remain prayerful, keep all your hope in God. What you're passing through is what Nigeria is passing through. Because you are a child of God, you are Nigerian. So whatever affects you, affects everybody in Nigeria. We cannot go out and say we're doing well when you're here. As long as you remain here, Nigeria is not doing well. It is when you live here and you are in your homes, farming and doing diligence. As long as you remain in IDP camp, Nigeria is in IDP camp, because these are Nigerians. So I've come here to celebrate with you. I've told my brother that I'll come, thank you, do Christmas for you. I would have said, let me go and buy Coke, Fanta, or anything to give you, but I told my friend that whatever I have, I will try to bring, but know that I'm very happy that my Christmas is spent with you today. I'm pained the Nigerians are in camp. Like I said, you're in camp, we are also in camp. Because if you were in your home today, I would have been in my home. We can't continue to celebrate when you're here.
I'm very, 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 very happy for what incoming president of Nigeria, Mr. Obi, we appreciate for what the man came do for this my camp. For my sin and for my own praying, I'm praying for may Almighty God look the way that will put the man in proper way and make the man that he will succeed what his plan is in mind. For what the man come show for my future in this my camp. For my sitting, I never see what this thing that the man come do for this my camp.
Put more effort in making sure that these attackers that will come to attack us, chase them away or calm the situation. I feel very bad, very, very bad. At least I thought that maybe the 6th year or the 5th year, my 5th year in the camp, God will help me to be out in my own village. I pray that this Peter Obi that came, I pray that God should help me to govern us.
Several presidential candidates, none of them have chosen to visit those camps and look at their plight and see how they are doing, and at least giving them hope that when they win, they will bring succor, they will bring help, they will bring hope to the people. None of them. And for you to have chosen to visit the IDPs, and not just on an ordinary day, on a Christmas day that you should be celebrating with your family, you're here visiting IDP camps. For me as a Christian, I have nothing to say than to say, God will bless you. God will bless your ambition. God will bless whatever aspiration you have. The aspiration to be president of this country, my prayer is that God will bless you. And to reiterate my earlier comment, which I said, that because I have seen capacity, I have seen faith and hope, and I have seen someone that can bring the required justice, equity, and fairness that some of us have been pursuing since I became governor in 2015. If I were not in PDP, I would have been following you all over the place to canvass, vote for you. I'm still telling Nigerians that this is a man that can help deliver this country from the challenges that we have today.
I am telling you, Nigerians, let's wake up. Let's not just look at this as just politics as usual. The game has changed. God is giving us a different person here. And I can tell you that we need to be smart. Let's give Peter Obi a chance. I can tell you, this is no longer just playing politics. This is a heart. This is a man that has a heart for people. To give up time that he should have spent with his family just to go and be with these people at the IDP camp in Benue State. Governor Tom keeps saying, if not because he is a member of PDP, he would have been going around to convince Nigerians to vote for him. In a sense, he's basically saying this is the only one, in a sense, what he's saying, this is the only one he believes in. He has his own presidential candidate, that is Atiku. Why would he not come out and say that about Atiku? But he's saying it concerning Peter Obi. My advice to you, Governor Otom, is that I think by now you should just come clear. You are still governor, you're finishing your term, and since you really care and love Nigeria, why don't you go ahead and let everybody know you're supporting Peter Obi and call on your people, call on the nation to support him. You don't have to go around with him for that to happen. Whatever you can do, go ahead and just make it obvious because the time is short. Nigerians, let's be smart now. Let's support Peter Obi. This is the kind of person we need. Not like the APC kind of government or the president of APC that has ruled for close to 8 years. Things will be happening, people will be dying, things are falling apart, people kidnapped, people losing their lives, insecurity everywhere, but you don't hear his voice. But now see Peter Obi going and visiting people. This man has a heart. This is the kind of person we need for this nation. You can make your own well-informed decision come 2023. Thank you for watching. This is your friend and brother, Dr. Haruna Goro. God bless you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bye-bye.